Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for coming to your 15 minutes. We really, really appreciate it. My name is Theo. I will be playing the role of the producer, and I just wanted to get into a few housekeeping things right before we get into the show. All right, so let's get started. The first one that I really wanted to emphasize is that this show is not for children. Uh, it has a lot of yelling, curse words, inappropriate content, adult content just in general. So if you're a kid watching this, I'm sure you got a great personality, but please don't watch this. It's not for you. So another thing that I wanted to address is that we have a PayPal, which is in the description of the video. We would really, really appreciate it if you donated anything. If you feel at all comfortable with doing that, it is completely optional and totally not necessary, but totally appreciated. And if you don't decide that you are in a place to donate, that is completely fine, and you're probably a good person. So I also wanted to mention that we have a live YouTube comment section. I highly recommend that you guys just go ahead and just blow that thing up. It will be a lot of fun. You can have the sort of interaction with the show, and yeah, just say whatever you want as long as it's not horrible, racist, and defamatory. Also, make sure to check out our program. We had a lovely crew of people who worked really hard on that, and yeah, so we can go ahead and get started. However, let me talk to my contestants really quick before we do. So to all of my contestants out there, it is important to note that if at any point you leave the Zoom call, you will be disqualified from any prizes of the competition. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with your 15 minutes. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for coming out. How y'all doing today? Oh, sorry, let me get this. Oh, yeah, yeah, But you said that. Oh, so you're messing with me, huh? You are a really funny guy, huh? Yeah. All right. So go ahead with the show. Okay. Sorry, guys. That was my producer, Greg. Let me tell you, he is not real. So how y'all doing tonight?
Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so well.
7:30 p.m.
Not in Japan.
Oh my gosh, are you in Japan?
Fuck no. God, last time I was there, I got pickpocketed. It really ruined my experience. Was that Bloomington, Indiana?
So what are we doing here?
Oh, Gene, I almost forgot you were here. How you doing?
Thanks. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What are we doing here?
So we are nearing the end of our Discovering News Stories journey here, and we have narrowed it down to just the 4 of you. Congratulations, you're the finalists.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
And whoever wins today is going to walk away knowing that their story is going to be told in the form of a mini docuseries.
Wait, is this not a grant presentation?
Yeah, I thought this was a play audition.
What purpose would that serve?
I think you guys just need to be a little bit more grateful, okay? I mean, I am just so excited to be here.
Oh my God, Stacy, I'm absolutely loving your energy right now. Seriously, it's so endearing. I love where your levels are at.
Thank you so much.
For those of you joining us at home, this show is called Your 15 Minutes, where we look into the lives of everyday Americans during the COVID-19 pandemic. And whoever wins today will walk away not knowing that they not only get to share their story with you, but share it with the world.
This is not what I signed up for.
And on that note, why don't we do a quick little round of introductions? Who wants to go first?
Oh, I like introductions. Hi, my name is Stacy. Do you want last names too?
Whatever you want, Stace.
What the heck? I'll do my last name. My name is Stacy Thomas. It's Thomas with 2 S's. My favorite color is vermilion mixed with eggshell, and my dream is to become the First Lady of the United States of America, the greatest country in the world.
Wow.
Wait, Stacy.
Hey.
What do you study?
Steady.
Yeah, what's your field of expertise.
Oh, I'm a Sagittarius. Do you want my tragic backstory next?
You just don't stop, do you?
Okay, so my tragic backstory.
Shut up, Stacy. Your family owns slaves.
Mr. Producer, that is not appropriate.
Neither is owning people.
Hey, Andrea.
Oh, hi, Mr. Producer. Hi.
Oh, please. Mr. Producer was my father's name. You can just call me Producer.
Okay. Producer.
Yeah, actually, I kind of like the Mr. a little bit.
Right, Mr.
Just go ahead and
um,
introduce yourself, please.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Andrea Collins. I use she, they pronouns. I am a theater graduate student at the University of Montana, and I am auditioning to be a part of this new devised theater project. Oh, and you can follow me on Instagram at Andrea Collins for new theater content.
Wow, an introduction and a plug. Now that is industrious.
Yeah. Oh, and Stacy, what's the handle for your Instagram account?
Oh, it's at Thomas Fabrics. Don't forget the 2 S's.
Is there a smiley face in the script?
What?
Nothing. Gene.
Hi. Yeah. My name's Jean. They, them pronouns. I'm a scientist.
Wait, really? What do you research?
Climatology.
Climatology. That's such an interesting field.
Wait, are you a scientist?
No. I'm humanities, or I'm a political scientist, if that counts.
Oh, speaking of you, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Jumana. It's Jumana. Hi. She, her pronouns, and I'm currently working on my graduate thesis at UNC Chapel Hill.
What's your thesis on?
The effects of Zionism in the Middle East with a focus on Palestine, particularly in popular arts and culture.
Dang, that's an interesting thesis topic.
Wait, are you a grad student?
Oh, no, I am done with school. I have my PhD.
Whoa, congrats.
God bless academia. So, who's ready to get into this thing? Who's ready to tell some stories?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go.
And on that note, who would like to get us started tonight?
Oh, I do. You know, whoever goes first ends up being first.
Wow. Stacy, I am absolutely loving your energy right now.
Thank you so much.
I mean, seriously, it's just infectious, right?
You know what? I'm just so glad to hear you say that. And might I say, that shirt looks fantastic on you. Is that Louis Vuitton?
No, this is it's actually just from Target, but thanks though. So are you gonna be like that the whole time, or
I don't see why not. I mean, I am just so honored to be here, and the chance to compete with such fine people, really a treat.
I'm sorry, does she think this is American Idol or something?
Yeah, of course she does. She's a Sagittarius.
No, silly. I know this isn't American Idol. This is obviously America's Got Talent. Oh, don't worry. When I meet Mr. Howie Mandel, I won't shake his hand, especially with all this COVID malarkey. Oh, I'm sorry. If I meet him. Not when, but if, because these shows are never scripted.
That's a little uncomfortable, honestly.
Whatever do you mean? I'm not aware of what's going on at all.
See, you just did it. That's not what
Did
I
what?
meant. Just stop. Fucking blinking.
Oh. F-bomb. I thought you could only use like 3 of those in a show.
It's 4 now. It's 4. We only have 3 left. We only have 3 left, everybody.
So, what are we doing here then? Because I'm not seeing a live studio audience.
Right. So the network want to hear your stories.
I love it. So, tragic backstory?
Sure.
So, my story. Well, I was born and raised outside of Chicago, Illinois by Mr. Tom Thomas, with 2 S's, of the famous Thomas, with 2 S's family, owner of Thomas Fabrics, where you can get less for more. However, I was his youngest and the only girl in the family, so there was a lot of pressure to be the strong feminine presence in the home. And marry well, of course.
Wow. You just don't sound like a real person right now.
Of course
You're like a cartoon character from the 1800s.
Mm.
Now, without a mother, I'm sorry, just cut the part where I put the fake tears in, okay? Thanks, sweetie. I had to resort to learning about the woman's place in the world through popular culture, reading half of an Oprah book, and my Hispanic maid, Juanita. Ever since then, I have strived towards bringing a strong feminine presence to all of society. And that is why I have decided to come to AGT, Mr. Cannon.
Actually, Nick Cannon doesn't host America's Got Talent anymore.
Miss Tyra Banks.
Not her either.
Mr.
Cruz, it's Terry Crews. Please stop talking now.
Wait, I just have a question. If you want a strong feminine presence, why don't you run for office or take a leading position in your father's company?
Women aren't meant to lead. Too emotional. Oh, speaking of which, the Clintons, especially Hillary, should never be spoken about in front of me. They are atheists and they're communists. And if you so much as speak of them, you will hear from the Thomas with 2 S's, personal attorneys with 2 S's by the end of the day.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Oh, I'm Stacey Thomas
It's a rhetorical question.
with 2 S's.
All right.
All right. So actually, Stacey, I wanted to just quickly, because I don't know, you just preach girl power so much, and it just inspired me to do a bit of slam poetry for you. Is that okay?
Oh my gosh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, great. I got ants in my pants like I'm Jim Nance. Fly me to France and I'll give you that ranch. Give me a sneeze. Give me a sneeze. I swear to God, I'm addicted to blue cheese. I'm getting piped down. I'm getting piped down on the playground by a big clown in a big town. Do you like it? That was called The Eulogy of Margaret Thatcher. It's sort of a working title.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah,
I'll be in
great.
touch with you. All right. So, who wants to go next?
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, yes, Andrea. How are you feeling at this exact moment?
At this exact moment. I'm feeling
Why don't you go ahead and
really-
introduce yourself? Just go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Andrea Collins. And my story, well, I suppose I'm trying to find my story. You see, in my line of work, a story can mean any number of things. A performative dance, a play put on by talented actors, or postmodern soliloquies that utilize sound more than speech. Allow me to demonstrate. Sounds echo from the Montana mountain range. Caw-caw. Pew, pew. Thank you. Thank you. That piece was called Happiness and Dread. My story started when I was born. While I do not remember this time, I can imagine the thoughts and feelings that I could have had at the moment of my natal emergence. Allow me to show you these feelings by performing 12 Spoon River monologues.
We're good on that, though. Thanks, though.
Oh, yeah, okay. Did you get a copy of my headshot and resume? The PDFs are both formatted to 8x10, and then
Just stop.
And then for my song, I'll be singing "If I Loved You" from Carousel.
Please.
Okay, let me find my.
Please stop talking now. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, that was one hell of an audition, I gotta say.
Yeah. Thank you.
So who's your favorite Muppet?
My sorry, my favorite Muppet?
Yeah. Who's your favorite Muppet?
Yeah, Fozzie Bear is pretty cool.
Oh my God. Of course it's Fozzie Bear. I love it.
Yeah.
And you're a Hufflepuff too, aren't you?
Yeah, oh my gosh, was it that easy to spot?
I mean, Fozzie Bear is just such a classic Hufflepuff answer.
Yeah, I guess so. And I actually think that Hufflepuffs don't get enough credit in the Harry Potter universe.
So
as
why do you
is,
think
because-
theater struggles with privilege when it touts itself as such an accessible art form?
Wow, that's yeah.
It's so white.
What was that, Jemima?
Nothing.
Oh, no. I mean, this is a discussion, right? We're just a bunch of pals discussing things so quirky. Isn't that right, Stacy?
Oh yeah, Mr. Producer, I love it. The atmosphere.
Wait, what were you saying, Jemima?
It's because theater is such a white art form, just like most other art forms, frankly, except it's apparent in contemporary theater.
Yeah, but there are strides being made in theater, right? Like in Choir Boy or Hadestown or
Be nice, Andrea. I wasn't trying to argue here. I was just speaking my mind.
okay.
Well, there is some palpable tension in here. Sheesh. That's rough. Gosh. So let's see. I talked about Muppets. I talked about theater. I talked about Hufflepuff. What did I miss?
Is there anything else, Mr. Producer?
That's it. Let's talk about Seamus, Andrea.
Seamus.
Yeah. What's up with that?
No, actually, we should really
Seamus was your therapy goat in middle school, right?
Oh my gosh, a therapy goat? That is just so cute. Do you have any pictures?
No, it was a long time ago.
Okay, but if you have pictures, you should totally send them. That is such a fun fact.
Your voice is just so grating. Like, how can you be so irritating all the time?
Oh, I'm sorry, what was your name? June?
It's Jumana.
Jumanji?
Jumana.
Humana, like the drug? I'm just gonna call you Junie Bear. Hey, Junie Bear, you're just so feisty, and I love that. But Annie and I were talking, sweetie, so can we finish that up? Thanks.
Yeah, I have some old pictures of Seamus, probably in the basement somewhere or something.
Oh my gosh, physical media. Annie, you just hit Instagram gold, honey. I would like and comment 2 hearts on a picture of those candids.
Yeah, thank you. I don't really want to talk about Seamus anymore though. But you can follow me on Instagram if you want.
Oh my gosh, yes. I would love to do a follow for follow.
Stacy.
Yeah, Junie Bear?
Smollett.
What?
Not worth it.
Inshallah. Friendship among strangers. Isn't that so heartwarming? So heartwarming that I think we need to move on to something a bit colder. Hey there, Jemana.
Hey.
Am I pronouncing that right?
Well, no, but that's par for the course.
No, I want to make sure that I'm pronouncing it right. I mean, we are getting to know each other after all.
Listen, it's fine. We don't have to worry about this right now.
How would I pronounce it?
Jumana.
Jumana. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes, actually, but Jumana is fine though.
Oh, cool. Okay. So as you notice what I did in my little intro there?
I did, yes.
The whole colder thing.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Oh, you did.
I did, yeah.
That was about you, by the way.
Yes, I gathered.
Do you ever think about that?
What?
Depression, loneliness, things like that.
I'm not lonely, Mr. Producer.
Yeah, but you kind of are lonely, aren't you?
So can I tell my story now?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go right on ahead.
Okay. So my name is.
Sorry, just one more thing. Hello? We have to do this. We have to really do this again. Okay? Fine. Whatever you want, Craig. I'm so sorry about this, guys. We needed to do a Hanukkah special, and let me just be honest with you. We really dropped the ball on it, and I have to do a bit of making up for it.
Yeah, it's
February.
February.
It's got a bunch of
Yeah,
ice cubes in it, by the way. Yeah. Sorry, it's just gonna take 1 minute. I promise.
I'm sorry, where is the studio located? Why is there a bathtub there?
I have no idea. This just looks like an apartment. Oh, he was wearing. Oh,
Oh, oh, that's ice cold. Oh, oh God. Okay. Oh my God. Mind over matter. Oh, gotta put the yarmulke on. Mind over matter.
oh, he's got the yarmulke too, huh?
Baruch atah Adonai.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, I don't even think it's Hanukkah.
I mean, maybe
Oh,
this
really,
is.
Stacy?
This is.
Dean and I have
maybe-
not already said that or anything.
I mean, maybe this is how he finds his process. I mean, I've worked with a lot of weird guys before, but this
No,
seems a
he's
little
done.
extreme.
To all the boys and girls of the world.
Y'all, we're getting
Your
ranked.
15 minutes on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Oh, fuck.
I just don't know what kind of studio would let this happen.
Oh, okay. Oh, are you?
Yourself.
And
Great.
now he's
he's
gone. Is this part of the contest? Is this hazing? Are we being
Did the
hazed?
studio tell you this is
This is a joke. Like,
Yeah. No,
I-
I think Jean's right.
I'm
I did not go through this vetting process to be pranked.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry about that. That was really for our MySpace channel. The boys in corporate really wanted me to do that, okay? You gotta understand. You gotta sympathize with me.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist, but that's okay. We can all get along and move on. We can all learn to love each other, right?
Where is he?
No.
Is he in a studio?
Sorry.
Oh.
about that. I'm
Hello
really-
again.
My legs are freezing. Oh my God, my asshole is freezing. My entire lower body is just wet.
Yeah. Sorry,
No, that was-
quick question. Was that part of the competition or
It was a part of the Hanukkah special. They made us do it. We really dropped the ball on it this year. We just completely forgot.
is
You
it
know,
early or late Hanukkah special?
late, very late, like a month removed. No, month and a half. Easily.
Yeah.
It's bad. At least we
Mhm.
got one for next year.
Are we gonna move on?
Yeah, Jumana, go ahead and tell your story.
Cool. Okay. So, hi again. My name is Jumana Al-Najr McKay, she, her pronouns. I am Palestinian American. My mom immigrated to the US from Palestine when she was already an adult. But I grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina. And as I said, I'm a graduate student working on my thesis at UNC Chapel Hill. And I guess I decided to do this because I liked the idea of having something to build a platform off of, because I want to be a government official one day so I can enact real change for people like myself and my family.
Wow, very nice, very cool. That's great, Jumana. So it's fair to assume you're sort of a left-leaning person. Is that right?
I'd say so, yeah.
Uh-oh, watch out, Stacy.
Oh, that's okay. I deal with people different than me all the time. You know, my dad always said I was a social butterfly.
I love being dealt with.
Oh, I'm sorry, Junie Bear. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, come on, Junie Bear. She didn't mean it like that. She's just trying to make a friend.
You know, I think we're gonna be such good pals.
Pals, buds, etc. God, Stacy, you're just such a quirky little ball of fun, aren't you?
Of course.
You need anything else from me?
Yeah, so what do you think of friends, Jemana? Are friends important to you?
Yeah, of course. Aren't they to everyone?
Yeah, I mean, I know, but friends are really hard to come by nowadays, pandemic and all.
I suppose they are, yeah. Especially for people who follow the rules.
I'm telling you guys, this COVID stuff is
Hey,
not
Stacy, please. But do you find it hard keeping friends, Jemana?
I don't know what you're trying to insinuate, Mr. Producer, but I think we should move on.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem.
So, what's your game here, huh?
Oh, shit. I think I've been relatively clear with you.
No, why are you fucking around with something like this?
Oh, we've got one more F-bomb left.
Look, I feel like I've been relatively clear with all of you. We want to hear your personal, not at all fabricated to be more interesting than real stories. What's wrong with that?
You're distracting from the real problems by putting all this bullshit out. I mean, why would we care about some failed theater student
Hey,
or
don't
some
be a dick.
Oh,
prima donna
that's-
pro-Trumper or
I think
anything else for that matter? When there are
I'm not
real
a prima
problems.
donna.
Wow, yeah, so my notes say that you're a polar ice cap person, is that right?
I'll let that one go.
Speaking of which, I was just about to ask.
I don't have a story. My story doesn't matter. The world's on fire. CO2 levels haven't been this high in millions of years, and we have been causing a man-made mass extinction that has lasted over 100 years because of a severe lack of corporate regulation. I don't think anyone has time to think about theater Instagrams or America's Got Talent or identity politics. We need to act now.
I'm sorry, honey, but that's not true.
Honey,
Climate change isn't real. At my estate outside of Chicago, it was at a record low this past winter, and we could have used global warming then, huh?
1, shut up, I'm smarter than you. 2, I have been a part of almost every major climate study from the last 4 years, and I have a PhD in environmental science. So just, you know what? That's the same as point 1. Just shut up.
Shut up. You remind me of Junie Bear. You two are like really smart, but I didn't know any better. I think you were trying to talk down to me.
Why do I even bother trying to speak? It's just a waste of time.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Listen, Jean, I know you're a passionate woman, but
Not a woman. They, them pronouns. Even put it in my Zoom. The thingy. Sorry, I'm a little drunk.
I know you're a passionate person, but while the debate has excellent ratings, it's just not really something people want to see. So like chill, maybe like 2%.
Oh, chill, maybe. Yeah. The world's gonna fucking die, and you want me.
We only have a few left. We have to be very careful.
And people like me just get fucking talked over.
What did I just say? Are you even listening?
No, because you're not.
You know what? Fine. I know everything about you. I know that you own a Jeep Grand Cherokee that bleeds oil like a civet.
Oh, wait.
I know that you stole money from Exxon after Deepwater Horizons to fund a personal research project.
Shit, hold on.
I also know that you one time said in an interview, factory farms are okay, I guess.
That was out of context.
What context could I possibly need for that?
Okay, listen, I know I'm not perfect.
I also know that you've been blacklisted from just about every project you've been a part of for your serious drug problem and your penchant for pissing people off.
That's a conflation.
You've compared yourself to Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty.
That's even more of a conflation.
You have a Rick Sanchez sticker on your water bottle.
I think I'm gonna go get another drink. Clearly had a grave misunderstanding here. Anyone want anything? This is Zoom. Don't tell me if you want anything. It's inconsequential.
Your name again?
It's Jean.
Why do I feel sorry for them, feel angry with them, and really respect them all at the same time?
Yeah, I tend to have that effect on people, but is it like feeling sorry for in a bad way, or like maybe kind of a good way?
What a bizarre question.
If you're ever on the West Coast, let me know. I can send you my Snapchat. You seem like a cool person. Do you like Vietnamese food?
Thanks. I've never tried it.
We can change that. So just a quick poll here. Date maybe maybe an option. Yes, no. Gotta check my schedule. All I'm saying is that if you were a year, you'd be the last one because you're the hottest on record.
Is that from Twitter?
I'm uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, I'm secondhand uncomfortable.
That's totally from Twitter, guys.
Let's move on. So, Jean, what's your story?
Well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be Smokey the Bear. Let me unpack that. My mom worked at a research station up in Olympia. She studied forestry in college, and she specialized in wildfires, which is why she moved to the West Coast with my dad. She thought she could do a lot of good work out there. So I was exposed to Smokey the Bear a lot, I guess. Anyway, so being an anthropomorphic bear that tells stupid kids not to be stupid and light a shit ton of matches in their local state park isn't a real job. So I got into climate science. I went to college, discovered I was very gay, then discovered I was very gay and very straight, then discovered gender's kind of whack anyway. Then I felt weird. I studied a lot, got a big kid degree, published some big boy papers, and now I argue with people named Stacy from Illinois on Facebook to prove that I do in fact have a degree that took me about 10 years in total to get. So yeah, pretty dope. Also, I like koalas. They're like little bear people. Isn't that funny? Like Australian Ewoks. Good talk, team.
All right. Well, that was great. Thank you, Jean.
Yeah, I think that was a really cool story.
Thanks.
Wait, Mr. Producer, I just have one question.
Yes?
So it's clear you've done some kind of research on all of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just how much do you know?
Oh, everything.
Everything? I can think of a lot of everything, Mr. Producer.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, sweet Miss Thomas. In fact, I'll use you as an example.
What?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's only fair that all of you know a little bit more about each other. Maybe not things you would tell each other right away.
Already did that.
I just don't understand.
Of course not.
What could you tell them that they wouldn't already know? I post everything.
As of 2 weeks ago, you were disinherited by the Thomas family fortune.
No, that's a rumor.
And it was over internal family politics. You were completely cut off. You lost all privileges to the Thomas family Instagram, too. You haven't told anyone about it. Not even your maid, Juanita.
I just don't know how you heard all these nasty rumors, Mr. Producer, because since they're not true. That's not true, everyone. He's just teasing.
It sure doesn't sound like it's Stacy Wasey.
I mean, Jemana, Stacy Wasey isn't.
Hey,
isn't
Junie
really...
Bear sucks too, Andrea.
Yeah.
And besides, the producer isn't teasing.
I'm not. And Jemana, don't think you're out of the woods yet either.
What could you possibly know about me?
You, in your senior class president election, blackmailed and rigged the election, and you still regret it.
You're lying.
You blackmailed the ballot counter with photo evidence of him cheating off of you in government. Kind of whack, man.
That's not true.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I do. What am I not believing?
And Andrea, we already talked about your therapy goat, Seamus.
Mr. Producer, please
which died your first year of undergrad, and you're still sorting through it.
Damn.
Yeah, I am.
But let's move on to your Finsta handle at BeanGirl911. This, folks, is not out of nowhere, as our good friend Andrea's parents owned a novelty bean can shop in their small town in Montana. And all of you can guess what the townsfolk thought of her.
Don't say it.
Bean Girl! She was known as Bean Girl until she left for the University of Montana, even after her parents' business closed down in 2008.
Tragic backstory, huh?
What does your family do now, Andrea?
We sell cargo shorts.
Only cargo shorts?
Yeah.
And they make money off that?
Yes.
That's kind of hilarious.
And Jean, there's still quite a bit you're leaving out too.
Really? I don't see how that's possible. You already told everyone about Exxon, about the Jeep, about the blacklist, everything. I don't know what you got.
Let's talk about Susan, Jean.
Oh, yeah, that's the name of my Jeep. It has a name and it's Susan. We talked about it. Okay.
The other Susan.
Other Susan?
Who'd you name the car after, Jean?
No.
Jean.
No, seriously, that's enough. It was a funny little prank, like, haha, it's funny and weird, uh-oh. But no, seriously, it's too far. I'm not interested.
If you don't tell them, I will.
You can't do that. You want my story, right? I already told it. I already gave
You
it.
need this, don't you?
I don't know.
The blacklist. You need this. Don't you?
Shut up for a second. No, I just can't do that.
So everyone, Susan is...
Wait, I'll do it. Just give me a second, please. Well, Susan is originally the name of my first partner. We met in undergrad. We both studied climatology. We met on the first day of one of our gen ed required courses. We liked talking to each other. We found out we were both studying climate science.
That's sweet.
Yeah, she was a junior, so when we started dating my second semester, I knew there was only a certain amount of time that it could really work between us. She got accepted into this prestigious program at Stanford for postgrad. We tried distance and it didn't work, and that was the end of that.
Oh, sorry, but how does that have anything to do with the name of your car?
Oh, the Jeep. The Jeep was my first car, and we both saw some irony in a climate scientist having a Jeep Grand Cherokee, so I named her Susan.
What about postgraduate studies, Jean?
That's not relevant to the story.
Oh, come on. You can't just leave us hanging here. Don't you all want to know how this story ends?
Those.
Okay, well, the way my program worked, I had an accelerated master's program, so I had to complete a shit ton of classes within 1 year, and then my thesis would be combined with research at a professional facility. After that, I could try for my PhD, but I'd have a step up because the research would be a lot more intensive than anything I'd done in previous summer programs.
Mm-hmm.
So I showed up to a research facility in Colorado and found out that Susan was in charge of my department. Yeah, kind of awkward, especially since things didn't end too terribly well between us. But we got to work, and Susan and I became friends again in our own way. After a few months, I was already done with my thesis. I was just there for the last month or so of the internship, and our department made a huge discovery that would help with natural disaster prediction, and so we had a party. I, of course, drank and did a few other substances that you all don't have to worry about. And Susan, who was also quite inebriated, made a move on me. I said no. And after another awkward week or two, I was fired for no apparent reason. And since then, I haven't been able to get a job anywhere because of what people have heard about me. 8 years of work to be a blogger. Kind of sucks.
And on that note, we're going to move on. Gene, thank you so much for that story. Seriously, top-notch storytelling there.
Fuck you.
And we're going to play a fun little game.
Fuck.
Okay.
But this game decides the winner.
What are we even supposed to be winning at this point?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
What kind of everything? Because
I mean everything. A place to promote and build your platform off of. A show to tell the world that you're worth even more than your name. An ultimate audition tape that's going to go out to every single casting director in the country. A chance to redeem yourself from even the blackest of blacklists. So do I have everyone's attention?
Can I go first, Mr. Producer?
I don't know. What did Rush Limbaugh say this morning, you fucking sheep?
What?
Oh, nothing. Just being quirky. Ooh.
I don't get it.
And so the game, since all of you are just raring to go, the game that we are playing today is Fear Factor. In Fear Factor, you have to complete challenges to get points. The first level is level 1, which is worth 1 point. The second level is level 2, and that is worth 3 points. Now, level 1 is moderate. It is difficult, but not necessarily something you could not or leap. Number 2 is going to be much, much harder.
Okay, I'm ready.
But there's a catch. If you're not able to complete the challenge, then you will lose that allotted amount of points. But you will be given a backup, which will replenish your lost amount of points. Now, all of these challenges need to be completed to my discretion, or you will get none of those points.
Wait, that's not fair.
Your discretion.
And on that note, why don't we go ahead and get it started with Stacy, since you asked us so nicely. Stacy, I want you to shamelessly promote Joann's over Thomas Fabrics and just say why Joann's is just better.
Okay. Well, so Joann's has certainly more options. That's something. Oh, and all of Joann's options are way, 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 way cheaper than anything you could get at Thomas Fabrics. So that's there, and Joann's Joann's has all of these options, more suited to the average customer. Cottons, silks, polyester blends, rayon, a lot of rayon, and you know what, Thomas Fabrics, they just have all these wacky options, like crushed velvet in the fall. Who would do something like that? That is clearly a winter option, and you, I guess you can get quilting material at Joann's too. I have nothing more to say.
And time. So, I don't know about that, audience. What do you think? Leave a comment below.
Wait, are we live?
Fuck it, not good enough. -1 point.
What?
Unless you want to do your backup.
I want to do the backup.
Are you sure? You won't know what it is until you commit to doing
Give
it.
me the backup.
Oh shit.
I am liking your energy more and more, Miss Thomas.
Thanks.
Ooh, tough break.
That's it.
Compliment, Jemana.
Yes, bitch.
Ooh.
You want me to field this one?
I don't know what's so hard about that, you guys. I see a lot of positive things in Judy Bear. She's smart. She's really pretty.
Sorry, I forgot to mention something. These compliments need to be specific, like specific to her personality.
So calling her smart and pretty, those don't count as personality traits?
Not good enough. I'm looking for some real stuff here, some real personal stuff for it to count.
Okay, how much time do I have?
Give you 1 minute.
Okay, start the timer. What to say about Judy Bear? Well, she is smart. That much is abundantly clear.
Sarcastic much?
Like I said, she is pretty. Jemana is a uniquely driven person. She knows what she wants, and there's nothing she won't do to get something once she has her heart set on something. She loves her culture, and she's proud of who she is, and I know that's difficult sometimes for other people. How much left?
30.
She only wants what's best for others because she knows not everyone gets the treatment they deserve, for better or worse, and I really admire her for that.
And time. So, I don't know. What do you think, Jemana?
Oh, I get to decide, huh?
I think that's only fair.
Mr. Producer, don't you think that's a little unfair?
No, I think this works out perfectly.
Oh, you'd want to be in the same place.
I didn't say that. This sucks. Like, this really, really sucks.
So?
You were really sarcastic with that first part, weren't you?
Okay, fine.
Give it to her, Mr. Producer.
What?
You gave as genuine of an answer as you could. You deserve the points.
Wow. Now that is some real human compassion. That is just amazing. You know, like, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I don't know. It just really reminds me of that puppet show that I did with Muslim Gromit and Mordecai, the Hebrew squirrel.
What was it about?
The Israel-Palestine conflict.
How does that remind you of this?
It's the parallels. They're staggering.
Anyway, Stacey, you're still a racist Trump supporter, so I hope you stay disinherited.
Fuck you too.
Wow!
Shit. Wow, Stacey's first F-bomb probably ever. Now that is a truly iconic moment in American history. So let's see who's next. Jemana, why don't you go ahead and go next?
I don't know how much I want to do this.
Come on, just fucking go.
Jean wants to go.
Can I
Why don't
go?
why don't
Can I
Jean
go first?
Oh, fucking sure. Why not? Jean. Let's see. Your prom. Jean.
My tragic backstory wasn't enough, huh?
No, I mean, that was perfect. I mean, seriously, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah.
This one's good. I want you to shamelessly promote BP.
BP. You mean British Petroleum, the oil company?
Yeah, and you have to smile the whole time.
You're a goddamn bastard, huh? Okay. Oh, BP, the hero of Deepwater Horizon. Not the volunteers. No, not the Coast Guard. No, BP is for cleaning it up in the course of a few years instead of a few months. And they have some great ideas about reducing carbon emissions. If they'd started that 12 years ago, I think we'd really be somewhere. maybe flying electric cars would exist, or Elon Musk wouldn't have so much money. Who knows?
And time. Well, I mean, you did smile the whole time. So what the hell? You only lose half a point. You want to do your backup?
No,
Please, I'll give you a whole point back if you do it.
someone else can go. I'm not wasting my time.
Okay. Now, finally, Jemana, would you like to hear your next prompt?
Fine.
Okay. I want you to name 4 friends that you still keep in contact with.
What? That's easy.
Yeah, it is?
You want me to name 4 friends?
That you still keep in contact with, not including your family.
Okay, how much time do I have?
For this one, I'll give you as long as you need.
What? Mr. Producer, that's not.
Trust me on this one, Stacy. Whenever you're ready,
Okay.
Jemana.
So there's my friend Sean from undergrad. Yeah, we've been friends for a really long time, and
That you still keep in contact with.
I do still keep in contact with him.
That was like a few months ago. I mean, come on. I'm looking for some real, like, at least within the past few weeks, you know?
It's a pandemic. No one talks to people regularly right now.
I mean, I do.
Andrea,
Some friends of mine like added me into a Discord, and like sometimes we play games.
You're
We watch
helping.
TV. And
Okay. Why don't we go ahead and move on to your backup?
no. That's I know I have friends that I talk to. Yeah, my friend James. He went to the Black Lives Matter rally with me.
And then you ghosted him because you didn't like the post that he made about the rally.
Come on.
And you literally messaged him saying, I'm not messaging you anymore because of the post you made about the rally.
That's not fair.
And then you left him on red 4 times, actually. He's still on red, in fact.
Okay, fine. I haven't been social. I don't have a Facebook group. I don't have a Discord channel. And I don't message people unless it's about something important. Because everything that's happening right now is important. Like Jean has been saying, the world is burning and we shouldn't be talking about things unless there's something important.
Okay. You know what? Let's just move on to your backup unless you want to take the point deduction.
Fine. But I know I have 4 friends I still talk to. I know I
No,
do.
no, you don't. You push them away because of your own arrogance, your politics, or a mixture of both.
How do you have any right to say that?
Because I know everything about you, remember?
Then this question is impossible anyway.
Only because you made it impossible.
Whatever, just give me the backup.
You know, if if you could just admit that you were wrong, maybe we wouldn't be here.
Shut up. What's my backup?
Name a time you cut a loved one out because of a selfish reason.
I'll take the loss of points.
You're not even going to try it, huh?
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry, Jemana, I didn't know.
Andrea, it's fine.
I mean, I'd like to be your friend
Andrea,
after,
please?
yeah. Okay.
Andrea.
Yes, Mr. Producer?
I have news for you. We are
Okay.
officially off the record.
I'm sorry, did you say I'm off the, this conversation is,
What record were we on?
oh,
Peanut
God.
butter. Peanut butter. Mr.
Mr. Producer,
Don't call
Okay,
me Mr.
is this-
Producer. Call me Mr. Peanut Butter, please.
this,
Ah,
Sponsored by peanut butter now? I don't
peanut
get
butter,
it.
peanut butter. I'm
Oh
addicted to
my
peanut
god.
butter. Please believe me.
I
I'm
don't feel
addicted.
Is
comfortable.
this more slam poetry?
Doing
This, I'm gonna,
Fuck! Whoa! I've never felt more alive!
Jesus Christ.
okay,
Hey, Andrea,
is this part
you
of,
ready for your next prompt?
yeah, okay,
This
sure,
one
let's-
is a doozy.
oh no.
Oh
Mm,
god.
mm, mm.
Is this part
Speak
of the
to a mystery
challenge
guest.
or,
Speak to a mystery guest, and it's not Mr. Peanut Butter.
Jesus
Here, let me set the mood here real quick.
Oh, was the peanut butter not enough?
You got a MySpace? Irrelevant question.
What kind of studio lets this
Do
happen?
do I have a MySpace?
I,
2021. What?
MySpace still up?
I can't believe I fell for this shit.
No, and I can't believe I'm still here.
You can always leave. I don't mind winning.
That's why I'm still here. I forgot.
Mr. Producer, has the timer started yet? Who is this? Oh my God. Okay, now, okay, Mr. Producer, I've already told you I didn't want to talk about this, so. Okay, I didn't. Okay, Seamus got sick. It has nothing to. Okay. No, okay. I know you want to put on a show or whatever, but I don't want to. Mr. Producer, I think I'd like you to stop now. Please stop. Please stop it.
Woo! Congratulations, Andrea. You're the first one to not need a backup.
That was so fucked.
Woo! I am fucking pumped for round two. That was amazing.
Andrea, are you
No!
What?
All right.
who is that?
Oh! Smack my ass. Smack it. Ah!
This is
Who is that?
How much longer is this going to last?
yeah, Andrea. I was just thinking like that's not fair to them.
Yeah.
That was so much worse than anything we had to go through.
I love you.
No.
Sorry.
Okay to
All
cry.
right.
Andrea.
Stacy,
I need a nap.
are you ready for your next prompt?
Yes.
I want you to talk unbelievable shit about the Thomas family, specifically on why they succeeded in disinheriting you.
How much time do I have?
Oh shit, you're actually gonna do this one?
Yeah. How much time?
2 minutes.
Great. Well, if we're going to talk about my whole family, I guess I should start with my grandfather. He never believed that women should be in the business. All the things like being too emotional, getting weird when it was our time of the month, everything like that. So I guess that's where a lot of it starts, because my dad is largely the same. He was kind in moments, though. At least with him in charge, I could sit outside of the boardroom during a meeting, other than locked in the car or at home. But as far as raising me, teaching me about self-respect or caring about others, I mean, no, absolutely not. Oh, and you know what? If we're going to talk about abandoning their kids, let's talk about Mama Thomas. You know, I thought she was dead. Yeah, my entire life thought she had died, just croaked, but nope, she's still alive. She just left us. Left me. My mom left me. And I can't speak on my brothers. I don't know them. That's sad. I'm family. We were raised separately, so I didn't get any ideas. But then when it came time for me to do what I was supposed to do, raised to do, get married, I said no. No, I mean, who arranges marriages in 2021? And it was to a Mormon. I lied and I said that I didn't like his hat or their hats. I made it about Mormonism. Do Mormons wear hats? I don't know, but I didn't want to. I just said no, and now I'm out. So now I have been kicked out of something I was never even really a part of. Great. Was that close to 2 minutes?
Hey, Stacy,
What?
I didn't like you at all until this moment.
Went over 10, didn't I?
No.
That's my backup.
No. You get full points.
Wait, that's not fair. She broke the rules.
No one likes you, Jumana.
That's not true.
Yeah, I think Jumana would be a great friend.
Yeah, not what I'm talking about necessarily, Andrea, but yeah, I like the energy.
Speaking of no one, Jean, are you ready for your second prompt?
Yeah, we're gonna get this show on the road in my
Mhm.
my Grand Jeep Cherokee. You're a funny guy, Mr. Producer.
Well, since you think I'm so funny, you are gonna love this next prompt.
Oh, is that right? Oh, who am I kidding? Of course I will. It's you. What maniacally twisted shit am I subjected to, huh?
This one is a fantastic one.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to present the producer with best talk show host. Now, sadly, this one is only a minute long, and you have to be sincere the whole time.
You know what? This one isn't hard, actually. Mr. Producer, when it comes to pushing purposefully untold stories out of completely innocent people and warping them into something that only the most morally bankrupt of people would find entertaining, you absolutely take the cake. I mean, you actually managed to toe the line between charming and diabolical in such a way as to be as precise as a scalpel with your questioning while swinging like a sledgehammer into the emotional circumstances of everyone around you. You are a chaotically calculated, stupid genius. I've never met anyone like that in my life. And I will never forget that. I'll never forget this. Never, ever. You are perfect for this business. And you know what else? No, that's all for now.
Wow. Oh, wow. That was, thank you. You have no idea how much that means to me.
I meant every word of it. But fuck the points, fuck the game, and fuck you. I'm done with this show. I already sent Jumana my snap in private chat, so snap me sometime. Best of luck to the rest of the contestants, and peace the fuck out, baby.
Is it allowed or?
No.
They just forfeit?
I get.
No.
Are we just allowed to leave?
No, not unless you want to forfeit the prize.
I don't know. Is the prize really worth it at this point?
I don't know. I think Dean had the right idea.
Okay, I win.
Never mind. It's worth it.
Jumana, is beating Stacy really worth all this?
Is that even a question?
We will be back, whether they want to be or not.
Guys,
So,
I don't know about.
and Jumana, let's go ahead and start with you. Sweet, lovely. Fuck. Are you ready, Jumana?
Are you?
Jumana, I'm. Fuck! always ready, Jemana.
Okay. What's my prompt?
Your prompt. Jemana. Lovely Jemana. Jemana meets Pearl. Is. Fuck, I can't do this. Stacy, take over.
What?
What does that mean? Take over.
Just
Here we go.
fucking think of a prompt, okay?
Wait, that's not fair. There's no way I'll agree to that.
Oh, you heard what he said. We kind of have to do what the producer says, sweetie.
No, we don't. He's not here.
Yes, I am. Just do the prompt that she gives you.
I'm not going to do that.
Jemana? If you don't do the prompt, you are going to be disqualified.
I don't want to.
Jemana, why do you make everything about race? Aren't you white?
I'm not answering that.
Well, you have to. It's your prompt. And it's a curiosity.
It's demeaning and I won't do it.
Well, I just told my whole life story, so you have to do this one thing.
I'm not going to do that.
You have to, or you'll lose.
Go fuck yourself, Stacy.
If you're white, why do you care so much about the Arabs?
I am Arab. I'm an Arab American woman, and I've had to live through George W. Bush and the war on terror, Barack Obama and his drone strikes that would kill innocent civilians in the Middle East, and Donald Trump's Muslim ban without being able to say how I felt about it because I don't look Arab enough. Because I look like my name is Peggy from Arkansas or Jane from Newark, not Jumana, with a Palestinian refugee mother and a very European father who grew up in a southern state with a name like Jumana, in a town where after 9/11, all the good old boys who came home as paraplegics or with scars or severe PTSD were suddenly my family's responsibility. If it wasn't for people like you, maybe my Cody wouldn't have been named like this. And I'm supposed to let them berate me and my family and not say, well, your Cody was stupid enough to volunteer for a meaningless war, defending the country, defending the freedom of a country who uses their freedom to take freedom away from marginalized groups across the globe. And I'm one of those people.
Cool. Very nice, Jemana. When are you gonna get over that?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, it's just, oh, I have it so hard. Don't you think that's a little dull?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sick of this fucking show.
So does she get the points?
Yeah, she gets full points. And last but certainly not least, Andrea. Andrea, how are you feeling at this exact moment?
I'm a little scared.
Oh, scared a little old me? Don't worry, I know where we go when we die. How about I tell you a joke? So,
Okay.
a man has recently lost his best friend, and he's at his funeral, and he's sitting down next to the widow of his best friend, and so he gets up before the entire congregation and says, "Plethora," and he sits back down, and she looks to him and says, "Thanks, that means a lot." So, Andrea, here's your prompt. Name why your lack of talent, training, experience, and resources will end up with you making cargo shorts in Montana for the rest of your life.
Could you please repeat the question?
Of course. tell us why your lack of talent, training, and resources will end up with you making cargo shorts in Montana for the rest of your life.
I'm not good at this. I'm not good at improvising. Maybe it's time to admit that. When I grew up in Montana, I was known as Beam Girl. That was my legacy there. I was known, but for all the wrong reasons. And that's how I feel about you, Mr. Producer. You seem to know everything about us, but you don't use any of that knowledge for the right reasons. You use it to hurt people who just want to do what's best for themselves or for their communities. I've spent too long thinking like that. Like everything that I do is for the wrong reasons. It's selfish for me to want to do theater, especially now. And it's unrealistic of me to think that I am enough to make good theater, especially now. And maybe thinking that I can make something is just avoiding the inevitable, going back home to Montana to make cargo shorts, to be Bean Girl again, or I'm known for all the wrong reasons. But if this is just, I don't know, some sad adventure to avoid the inevitable, then that's really sad because I will still be here trying to make theater, trying to chase my dream, however unrealistic that's going to be. I can't just stop. I can't just stop chasing my dream, even if it's unrealistic, So I won't. I'll keep going and I'll keep trying and I'll do it with people like you, Mr. Producer. I'll do it in spite of people like you, whether I get there or not.
Andrea, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are you crying? Are you okay?
I don't feel well. I'm gonna lie down.
So, who wins?
I don't know.
What happened to the producer?
Help. Help me. Help.
I-
Help.
What?
Andrea.
Mr. Producer? I'm done, Mr. Producer. I'm not playing this game anymore. You
win, Andrea!
What?
Huh?
You win! Congratulations, you told the best story. You got the most points out of anyone in the game. That makes you the clear winner. Good job!
Thanks.
Okay, so what happens now?
So, well, our sweet Andrea, as the winner, will be catching a private flight to New York City while quarantining for 2 weeks to follow CDC guidelines. And she will be getting started with some onboarding classes for her 6-month Broadway pilot program, being led by some of the most recognizable names in the business, accumulating in your own personal one-person show.
Wow. Wait. Sorry, Mr. Producer, are you okay? Because you were like rolling.
That was fake, sweetie.
Yep, that was all a trick to fuck with us again.
I appreciate your concern, Andrea, and that's why you were picked. Your kindness, compassion, and empathy really shine through, along with your trained penchant for storytelling. Even in the face of adversity, you stuck to your morals and you chased your dreams. That's admirable.
I'm not sure what to say, Mr. Producer.
Hey, congrats, sweetie.
Yeah, good job, Andrea.
Yeah, but what about Jumana and Stacy and Jean?
Oh, well, Jean did drop out of the competition, so they won't get anything prize-wise. We'll send them a letter thanking them for their participation, though. For you two, however, we'll be sending you both a check for
Damages?
for being such good sports. Andrea, we'll send you an email explaining how everything will work over the next few days, and including stipends, a list of classes, everything like that. On that note, goodbye, everyone. Thanks for playing.
Congrats again, Andrea.
Good luck, hon.
Thank you again. Are you sure you're okay, Mr. Producer? You look kind of...
We'll contact you later, Andrea. Thanks for coming on.
Okay. Bye then.
Greg, I'm so sorry. They took me by surprise. It won't happen again, I promise. Just let me go. Please. Just kill me. Just to have mercy.
My mic was muted. But thank you all for coming out. My name is Cameron Woody. To summarize, thank you all so much to those who donated. That would be Deanna Landon Woodland Farms. That won't happen next time. And also, please do donate. We have those places in the About section over on YouTube, and we have that as well on the Facebook event page. Now, just double check you really fast. All right, let me check chat really fast. Still cannot hear me.
No, you can be heard. I hear you downstairs.
Okay, so give me a thumbs up in YouTube chat if you can hear me. Thumbs up in chat. All right. So, what we're going to go ahead and do now is we do not have a chance to do bows. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go through everyone who was a part of this production, show you who they really are. First, Kia over here, who played the role of Jean. Thank you very much. Sophia Hoffman, who played the immaculate Stacey Thomas. Lucy Fitzgerald, who played the very intellectual Andrea Collins. And Fazia Istrabadi playing Jumana. And last but certainly not least, our boy Theo Murbach, who played the producer. Thank you all so much for coming out. Really do appreciate the support. Every time that you donate or you send us a message or anything like that, you are really showing that you care about what we do and you care about what we make. And that is incredibly valuable to us. So